Hi everybody, it's Natalie Kling and welcome to the Art of Clean Living. Today we have something very important to talk about, and that is coffee. Coffee. How do we have our coffee and eat clean too? How do we have a clean lifestyle and incorporate our coffee? I'm here to tell you that it is possible, while not maybe ideal, and maybe if we're talking in black and white terms, coffee is not necessarily a health-generating food, although I know there are claims to it being, there are some great health benefits of caffeine. But overall, coffee is very acidic in the body. That being said, the art of clean living is really about looking at your whole life and looking at how things benefit you and your well-being overall. And I am here to vouch for the fact that a cup of coffee in the morning can add great joy to your day. It can be something to look forward to. It's comforting, it's warm, it's delicious. It's just kind of a happiness, a source of happiness, if you will. So how do you do it in the best way? A couple things to think about. Number one, think about organic coffee. Organic coffee is going to really keep those additives out of your body, those toxins that you're trying to avoid. Also, a fair trade coffee. I really believe in eating food. You know, the old adage that there is love in food, that sometimes that's the most powerful ingredient. I really believe that, and a fair trade coffee bean is going to be a higher quality coffee than other brands or other coffees on the market. So I would consider a fair trade organic coffee. Secondly, what are you putting in your coffee? If you like sugar or sweetener, can you use a stevia, a New Naturals liquid stevia? Can you use a honey, a raw honey, or a little bit of maple syrup? Or just a raw sugar, a raw turbinado sugar. All those would be upgrades. Please don't use Splenda or anything that has aspartame. There's just studies that show over and over and over again the possible links to cancer, etc. So I would really stick to raw organic sugars or sweeteners when you can. Also, let's talk about milk and dairy. So for me personally, I'm more like having a little coffee with my milk versus milk with my coffee. I just love the creamy factor. So over the years, I've played with a lot of different options. Half and half and whole organic cream are your best bets, believe it or not. Cream will not make you fat. It is a different protein structure than milk or non-fat milk. It also has far less additives. So look for an organic cream. If you are starting off at flavored creamers, get off them as soon as possible. They're so full of stuff. Look at the ingredients labels on them. Get them out of your house and bring something in that's an upgrade. I've even made suggestions for people that are getting off those flavored creamers to try an organic ice cream. Something that's creamy, has very few ingredients, a little bit of sweetness to it. You can even add a little vanilla or cinnamon, something that gives you that flavored experience. But the flavored creamers must go ASAP. So graduate to something like an organic ice cream or an organic whole cream. From there, the next best upgrade would be a non-dairy alternative, so like an almond milk. I did not want to do almond milk for a long time. It wasn't even the same. I couldn't even enjoy coffee with almond milk until I found almond milk by 365, which is the Whole Foods brand. It's rich and creamy and nutty, and there's just an awesome texture and flavor to it that makes it a really satisfying latte in the morning. So I heat up my almond milk and then I add a little bit of like a quarter cup of coffee, and for me, I'm so good to go, and it just gives me that little spark in the mornings, and not every mornings, but it is really fun to have. Other great coffee alternatives could be a yerba mate. Yerba mate tea is very earthy, so it kind of gives you that earthy experience of coffee. You want something that's unsmoked when it comes to yerba mate, and again, organic as much as you can. Other options, they've got a chocolate yerba mate, which is like a little bit of cocoa mixed in with the yerba mate, also really fun. But there have been times in my life where I'm living exceptionally clean, and a hot cup of peppermint tea with raw honey in it is just so satisfying, and it really does feel very clean. And then I have my juice. So going back to coffee, if you're going to incorporate coffee, the best way to do it is first thing in the morning, and then about 30 minutes afterwards, have your juice. That green juice will alkalinize. I'm probably saying that wrong, but will will lend a lot of alkalinity to the body, making up for the acidic properties of the coffee. So consider it, in that order. And then again, once again, don't be guilty. Enjoy that cup of coffee, nurse that cup of coffee, love every single drop, and then move on with your day. So if you like this video, please like it, share it, and subscribe. I'd love to have you on the journey of our lifestyle series. And this is for you in hopes that it will add to your life and make you the healthiest, happiest, most creative, and loving version of yourself. Sending you my love. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.